Hi everyone, what's up? AB Squad, this is your boy Abbas. Welcome to the family. Welcome to AB React, guys. We are back in checking out another amazing video on this channel. So if you know you're ready to see this amazing one by Kirk, do also smash the like button, join the family, join AB React by clicking on your subscribe button and then on the notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I upload a video. If you have recommendation, guys, any video you'd like me to react to, any video that has to do with anything, like, always do well to drop it right there in the comment section. Like, feel free to drop it right there in the comment section. All right, AB Squad, don't forget to smash the like button. It's very important. And also click on the notification bells, guys, and don't forget to subscribe, please. All right, AB Squad, don't waste of time. Let's do this.
College campuses used to be the anti-war home of America, and now the Democrat Party is having former directors of the CIA speak at the DNC just minutes before Kamala Harris, Leon Panetta, and then Dick Cheney coming out saying Donald Trump is the most dangerous person in the history of the country. That's an exact quote, by the way. Okay. I think we'd agree that's a little bit...
No, actually, I do agree with that quote.
Oh, you think yeah. Donald Trump's the most dangerous person in the history of the country?
Completely. I believe the way that he tried to go across and completely erase our democratic process. They did multiple investigations. So it was a very Trump-oriented Supreme Court at the time. If there's one thing Trump's good at, it's putting courts in justice. Okay. And he had a lot of those guys in power, and they still didn't even accept the case. Mike Pence, luckily, Trump almost did it. He almost overturned the election for his favor. But that was completely, that's completely undemocratic and the most un-American thing I've seen in my lifetime.
Okay, in the spirit of not, like, engaging in hyperbole, so you think Trump is a greater threat to the country than, like, Timothy McVeigh, who did the Oklahoma City bombing?
No. I mean...
Okay, I just want to make sure that you're not...
Let me rephrase... To rephrase that, I'm going to say politician, person in power.
Timothy McVeigh didn't do the Oklahoma... Someone said... Okay, politicians in power. So more so than Jefferson Davis, who led the Confederacy?
Modern politicians in power.
Modern, all right,
people alive.
Fair enough.
You can keep trying to divert it, but I'm talking about right now.
Okay, we're closing the window a little bit, but that's okay. I'm glad that we are. So more so than George W. Bush, who launched 2 illegal wars and killed thousands of Americans and millions of Iraqis?
Well,
I just want to be clear. The
personal
standard,
effect, the Constitution, almost, in my eyes, almost got completely overturned. By Trump.
Okay, so I just want to make sure that we're dealing in the
democratic process. Okay. Yeah, we are dealing in the same planet. Oh yeah, I was there. I saw all that happen.
You were there on January 6th? Wow,
I was watching it on TV.
Okay. No, but I just want to be clear.
Good diversion.
I just want to be clear, though. You did ask about Dick Cheney, which I think is interesting. We
go back to Dick Cheney.
But no, with Donald Trump, it's fine. So how did he overturn or try to overturn the U.S. Constitution?
He did not win the election. And he claimed that he did, and he did everything in his power to stay in power.
Are you allowed to challenge results of an election?
Absolutely.
That's what he did.
Completely recounts of an election. That is a lawful challenge. They did that. He still, to this day, up until actually a few weeks ago, claimed that he should be president.
Right.
And he also went up to the Capitol building. Hold up. Whoa.
First of all, he didn't go to. He did not go to the Capitol building.
No, he didn't. You're right. But if Mike Pence, you're right. I'm saying his supporters. You're right. Mike Pence,
which he told to go peacefully and patriotically go to the Capitol building.
They did not.
Well, some did, actually.
Most did not. I did not see that.
Not most did. You know there was only about 40 or 50 violent people out of 3,000 people on the day of January 6th? By the way,
that's not what I saw.
Who died on January 6th?
Trump supporter.
Yeah, only person who died was Ashley Babbitt, killed by Nancy Pelosi's bodyguard. A Trump supporter was murdered. Trump supporters didn't kill anyone. They were not... Wait a second.
But they were making threats, and they're charging the Capitol building?
No, I'm not defending the violence, but I want to be clear. What you think is the greatest threat to democracy of your lifetime is like 40 or 50 guys live action role playing as militia members. One that dressed like Chewbacca going on the Senate floor, thinking they're going to take over the U.S. government.
Whoa.
Meanwhile, you have a George W. Bush.
Downplay that.
Clear, though.
Somebody died. You just mentioned somebody died in that. It clearly got big enough to where somebody was killed.
Okay, yes.
And also, I saw the videos. They're breaking windows. They're destroying the SWAT.
A bodyguard murdered a woman unnecessarily. And yes, I'm not.
She said, "Do not cross this door," and she got shot.
Wow, you think that's okay?
I hate to see that. I hate to see that.
Okay, I appreciate the honesty.
I completely. I never.
Because she was an unarmed American veteran who was protesting something you disagree with, got a little ahead of herself, and she got the death penalty.
But they did make a strict order, and that was also our Capitol building.
No, well, fair enough, but
the police officers there too
it's also
were constantly
her
getting
Capitol
pushed
building
back.
too, just
Absolutely,
to be clear. Yeah.
absolutely.
So you shouldn't get the death penalty for
I like that you're being
protesting
clear. I like that you're being clear. Absolutely.
But I just want to make sure, just so we're morally consistent. George W. Bush, who put thousands of American lives and died because of the Iraq-Afghanistan war, or Donald Trump, who 40 of his supporters went and broke some windows, and
based off the threat to democracy, Donald Trump way worse. Way worse.
What is democracy?
Our democratic process to elect a president.
Is he trying to say that Donald Trump is a bigger threat to the America? I mean, of course, Trump is not someone that has to be that way. Like, I mean, Donald Trump has always look out for, you know, like, I mean, the best of America. I mean, you know, listening to Charlie now, he has been pinpointing, you know, saying things like, you know, bringing out some certain things that I've never heard before. Like, I mean, you know, where Donald Trump supporters was being shot. Like, I mean, a lot of things has actually happened within this period of time. Like, I mean, this is going to be a very tight decision for people, a lot of Americans, guys. Let's continue.
That is what I consider.
So, involving of which is to challenge election results?
Challenge election results, and then ultimately conceding an election when the investigations and the recounts have been done.
Well, they were actually ongoing. There were many cases that were continuing through the month of December. But to be clear, because you have to be consistent, Hillary Clinton still has not conceded she lost to Donald Trump. Is she also a threat to democracy?
No. Hillary Clinton showed up to Donald Trump's inauguration.
Hold on a second.
Concede. That is
she has never conceded. She said it was because of the Russians and he was an illegitimate president.
Now, no, the Russians did not influence the votes directly, but they were pumping in lots of false information to try to influence the election.
Man, you are so programmed by the Democrats. It's amazing. It's like, please try to have an independent thought somewhere. No, but I just want to be, just to be morally clear, that Donald Trump, on what he did on January 6th and what some of his supporters did breaking...
I thought you're supposed to be objective. You're not supposed to get like personal and try to like attack people up here.
I'm asking you to have a free, independent thought.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, no, you're not. But just your standard is Donald Trump, the worst person ever. That's fine. Do you think he was a good president?
I think he was a terrible leader. Absolutely atrocious leader. Was the economy decent under Trump? It was good under Obama. I don't disagree with everything he did, but I think overall as a servant leader, not showing up to the inauguration, constantly flip-flopping on ideas, his rhetoric, and you can say, oh, just mean tweets. As a leader, you're responsible for that. That stuff trickles down to the American people and ultimately can have really adverse effects.
So let's just do a hypothetical. You have someone who you consider to be a bad leader, but the country was in a better place, or someone who pretends to be a good leader and the country's going to hell. Which decision would you make?
I'd pick a good leader.
And the country going to hell?
Not pretends. A good leader.
Do you think that would be Kamala Harris?
Under a good leader, the country's not going to hell.
Well, but okay, so let's say, do you think Kamala Harris is that good leader?
I think Kamala Harris is better than Donald Trump, so
that was interesting, guys. I mean, this is why I like this guy. This is why I love this guy called Charlie. Like, he actually put it into a tight position. He said, do you prefer a country where you have a good leader and the economy is going down, or do you prefer a country where you have a bad leader and the country is going well? Like he said, he prefers a good leader, like to pretend to be a good leader, but the country is going down. Like, come on, guys. I mean, that's a very tactical question. Like, to me, I think he actually said that, and they also asked him, or he also asked him about if Donald Trump was a good leader. Like, I don't know why most people actually think Donald Trump wasn't a good leader. Like I said earlier, all these things just because it is election period. You get to hear a lot of things. You get to hear a lot of things about him, about Donald Trump, and he also asked him if Kamala Harris is a good leader. He said yes, that she is a good leader. So guys, come on, this banter is getting more and more interesting. Like, I'm here to hear Kamala Harris' own speech. I'm here to see her talk. I'm here to see her say something about Donald Trump, because these two people's, I mean, it's gonna be crazy. You know, it's really gonna be crazy. It's something that the American needs to sit and decide on who they want them to rule. Like, who is gonna rule them? It's not just waking up one morning to go and vote. Yes. So I mean, that was a very interesting one. Like, I mean, Charlie, thank you so much for that wonderful video. Thank you for always, you know, looking out for interesting things like this. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed that video. And guys, I want to hear, I want to see, I want to get to, you know, communicate with you about that video in the comment section. So all you have to do is to drop your comment, drop your contribution. Let's talk about it. Let's go and talk about it in the comment section. So I write AB squared at this point. If you really enjoyed this video, do well to smash your like button, join the family, join AB React by hitting on that subscribe button and then on your notification bells so you don't miss out whenever I upload a video. Don't forget to on your notification bells so that you always get notified whenever I upload a video. And of course, if you have recommendations, suggestions, always do well to leave them right there in the comment section. All right, every screen, I can't wait to see you in my next video. Until then, stay safe, stay blessed, don't go away, don't touch that dial. Bye guys, and stay blessed.